Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your monthly reading for December 2025. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Why don't we jump right into it, Virgo? This is going to be a month for you. Buckle up. There's a lot happening. If you're new to my channel, by the way, I'm going to give you your astrological overview. Then I'm going to do your full Celtic Cross spread. Then I break it down week by week. I'm going to pull more cards. I'm going to talk about some things that are happening for you, Virgo. And then the other spread. Listen, here's the thing. You got a month. You got a month, okay? And here, we're going to walk through it together. First of all, listen, we're in December, okay? The last month of 2025. Congratulations. You made it. Yeah, but also, bon voyage. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Because your journey is just beginning. It's just beginning. December, listen, it's just a month. It's just a word, right? We know that time is fluid. But listen, here's the thing. I say that you are just getting started because everything from this point forward leads up to the big Saturn-Neptune conjunction, February 2026. Not just a new synodic cycle. You know that it's happening at 0 degrees, Aries, right? The beginning of the beginning. Never experienced in modern human history. That's the Great Reset. Not New Year's Eve. No, it's February, okay? And I've been saying month after month, Virgo, out with the old, in with the new, ever since the prison portal locked in, okay? Over the summer. If you don't know what that is, I'll leave that at the end of this video. What you can expect for the next 2 years of your life, Virgo, with the prison portal. And that's, remember, the rare grand trine, all the outer planets aspecting and new signs in this compressed period of time. And so this month, you're fully migrating into the new you. So I want you to think about the past summer. You got a glimpse of what your life could be like starting in February. That's when everything changes. And when I say everything changes, that starts now. Oh, wait, no, it started over the summer, Virgo. You know it did. You know it did. And that's when, you remember, we had a bit of the prison portal, and it was really strong over the summer, and it's just kind of tapered off a little bit. It's taking a little nap, and it's going to come in hard in February. All right? You're adapting to this brand new you, this brand new world, a brand new era, the prison portal, making you become that spiritual warrior. Yeah? And you've had some time to reflect everything that you've gone through, not only over the summer. You had eclipses in September. You had a new moon solar eclipse in your sign, 29 degrees. You had rare aspects in October. You got through the hot mess of November. And comparatively to the past few months, December, believe it or not, is quiet. But compared to the past few months, that's a big month, okay? And I really want you to buckle up. There's a lot happening. Listen, here's the thing. There's a lot happening at home, okay? A lot happening at home and with partnerships. And the beginning of the month, to be honest, December, it's going to start out a little adventurous and fun. You got Mars and Venus and the Sun and Sagittarius. You're on a quest to expand. Yeah, especially in home and family. That's what Sagittarius rules for you. So you're seeking more. You want to bring more meaning into your life, in your home space, family, parents, grandparents, children, your roots. You're discovering your roots. You're doing a lot of travel, likely with family. Are y'all buying homes? Or you're moving or you're buying homes. Okay? And you see you got a new moon coming up too in Sagittarius. So a lot of you are moving or buying homes or becoming realtors, things like that. Yeah, property matters. But it's all in the name of broadening your horizons. So yeah, Sagittarius energy, it's Jupiter ruled. So sure, it's happy-go-lucky. You're going to have a little bit of fun, okay? There's going to be some moments you have, but you're still going to be business in the front and the back. Yeah, because this month is owned and operated, manufactured licensed, trademarked by Saturn. Yep. He officially went direct in Pisces, November 27th. You know that. You know that. You saw your forecast. Okay. Now, the planet of discipline and limitations and hard work and life lessons, karma. Oh, he's direct. He's direct. That's not all that's happening here. Okay. So December, because Saturn, it's his month. It's going to feel real, real. Yeah. For 3 reasons. One, he's been giving you handouts. He's been part of many grand water trines that we've experienced. Okay. You saw his good side. He cracked jokes with you. He taught you how to play Green Day on guitar. Yeah. He watched Romy and Michelle twice with you. No one else would. He did. But the vacation's over. Okay. He's back to work. He's clocked in as the authority. He's wearing the good belt. He's got his aviators on. The ones with the mirrors. Okay. So he's not messing around. Yeah. 2, we're entering Capricorn season. Okay. So that energy is a little austere. It's a little stern. It's a little sobering. But it's you being hyper focused on structure and ambition. You're rolling up your sleeves. And Saturn happens to be Capricorn's ruler. You're going to feel this. Okay. And it's going to be interesting for you. When I see what's happening for you, Virgo, you got a month. And when I say you got a month, when I talk about home and family, wow, a lot of energy there. But then all this Capricorn energy, and yes, you're going to have a stellium in Capricorn. That's your 5th house. That's you having fun, Virgo. It's joy and pleasure. And it is happy family. It's happy children. It's things still in the home space. So you see, it's a big theme for you all month. And it looks like a lot of y'all are having babies. Congratulations. Making room for babies. Congratulations. You're getting married, or you're going steady with someone, or you're moving in with someone. Congratulations. Or you're doing some fun stuff like creative projects, but a lot of babies. Okay. Congratulations. Mazel tov. Listen, here's the other thing. Saturn direct. Oh, you're going to feel that. But also Mars, the god warrior, is moving into Capricorn too, where he's exalted, which means he does his best out of all the signs in Capricorn. So you got the 2 malefic planets coming out to play hard this month. Yeah, meaning you are. And what's interesting is out of all the signs, Virgo, it's you. Okay? That has Mars exalted in Capricorn in your 5th house of joy and pleasure. So there's something here where you're really, really just drawing a line in the sand when it comes to having pleasure in your life. Okay? You've gone through some stuff. You have the South Node in your sign all year. You've had eclipses in your sign. You've gone through stuff. And now you're putting your foot down. You're like, nope, I'm going to have some fun. You know, the 5th house is also recreation. It's hobbies. You're going to be serious about it. Okay. You're going to even, it looks like a lot of y'all you may figure out ways to monetize some of your hobbies, but you are going to take it really seriously. That's that energy. Now, here's the other thing is that it's all about your legacy here too. Now, the other thing is Neptune 3 goes direct in Pisces after being retrograde since July 4th, actually. And so, Pisces rules your 7th house. And so when you've got Saturn there, you've got the North Node there, you got Neptune there, you got a lot of activity when it comes to love and marriage. So again, in the home space. And if you're not here for that, it's partnerships in business. It's personal relationships. It could be your relationship with your soccer coach, whoever. Contracts and agreements. There may be something here, okay? And when I say there may be something here, it looks like there is going to be some signing of, like y'all are signing something in the home space, like a lease or like you're getting keys to a home. There's something, marriage. certificate. Congratulations. So it is a really big month for you. Really big month. And I do want you to have fun. Now, with Neptune going direct, that's all the spiritual downloads that you've had since July 4th. Oh, they're going to be tested now, okay? Because Saturn is reality checks. He's with Neptune. He makes you work with an E. And sure, let's throw in a fourth thing. Remember that time I said Capricorn energy is austere and a bit stern, and that we got a stellium in Capricorn. You got 4 planets in a sign that's all about rolling up your sleeves or your jean shorts, whatever you do. You do you. It's your 5th house. It is so interesting when I see what's happening for you. It's nice, but please have fun, okay? Because when I see what's happening, and with what's happening this month, it's almost like you're having a hard time having a good time. So please, please, sit by the pool, have a Diet Coke, put on some Bananarama, have some fun, okay? Now, the other thing is Saturn, remember, you play by his rules, you do all the work he requires, then you pass his test. And because this is Saturn's month, December can feel like the SATs. Yeah? But here's the thing. You had Saturn in Pisces for 2 years now, testing your relationships and your partnerships and even agreements, and you get it, right? But you took his classes. That's what I'm saying. 2 years. You took his classes through life experiences. You're prepared for this moment. You're going to ace this test because that's the benefit of all this Saturnian energy. You worked hard to get to this point. And remember, Capricorn, by the way, is the mountain goat. They're not known for their descent. You're going to make it to the top, all right? And the good news is all this Sagittarius energy, it brings in optimism. And it helps soften Saturn's edges. So now, look at what's happening. Thursday, December 4th. Yeah, I know. I'm dropping this on the 5th. It was a big supermoon, though. So, hey, the moon is still in Gemini on the 5th. Anyway, I just actually, yeah, you're seeing a pretty beat up whiteboard here. I just drove 8 hours from Virginia. I'm trying to get these in by tomorrow. It is Thursday night. I'm not even going to tell you what time it is. Anyway, Thursday, December 4th. Today, the full moon in Gemini. It is a supermoon. It's orbiting very close to Earth. You're going to feel it. The energy is really strong. It's 13 degrees. And this is going to be something that's interesting for you. Happening around 7:30 p.m., or it did, right? You're still feeling it on Friday. I talk more about this full moon in the December Astrology Overview live stream. I'll leave that at the end of this video too. Because there was a lot that happened at the end of May of this year, okay? Or you can even go back to your May forecast. But what seeds did you plant when it came to career? What happened for you when it came to career? That was your 10th house, yeah? And so a lot of y'all started new jobs, got promotions, you were getting recognized. That's the 10th house. Achievements. If you're not here for career, it's fame. The 10th house, okay? It's that recognition. It's whatever you're exerting your energy that you want to be known for, okay? So there was something there, 6-month cycle, now we're here. Something's reaching this turning point, culmination. There's a lot of clarity because, hey, it's a Mercury-ruled full moon. And Mercury's your ruler too. You're really going to feel this. Because Mercury is no longer retrograde, and that was throughout November. And so clarity, you really got it here. And as you know, it's Mercury, okay? Your ruler. So there can be a little bit of restlessness that you're feeling through the weekend even, okay? And even some, just a lot of mental stimulation. But here's why this is such a big full moon, is because this moon will be bending the nodes of fate 13 degrees exact, like a protractor. And you would know about that. You're all about the details. It's got to be exact. Now, you're Virgo, right? Here's the thing. we've had this, right? We've had the bending of the nodes. It's when it's squaring the nodes, right? With Mars and Venus, we've had this. This is the moon on the lunar nodes of fate. So a couple things here. A, expect change. Not only is it this super moon, it's strong mutable energy. You got the sun in Sagittarius. We're in Sagittarius season. You got the moon in Gemini. And what I say, it's bending the nodes of fate. The north node in Pisces, south node in your sign. You got a grand cross, a cardinal, mutable grand cross, and you're involved, right? With the south node in your sign. So when I say you're going to feel this, there's something ending with career. And it's not a bad thing. It's just something fated is happening. And it could be a message that you're receiving. Remember, it's Mercury ruled. It's something fated, something destined. Gemini energy is very social. You could be networking. And it could be you saying, "Ooh, I really want something new. I'm going to send some emails. I'm going to get on LinkedIn," whatever it is, right? You're going to have to be social. And you're going to have to network. And you're probably already doing it. Okay? And yeah, a lot of y'all may be thinking of different choices when it comes to profession, work, career. But again, it's still your reputation. So there's something here where you may be recognized for. Mercury is in Scorpio still. You know that, right? Scorpio rules your third house. That's Gemini's home. So there is this overlap happening where you may hear something through gossip or rumors or secrets. Yeah. Just keep that in mind. Full moons illuminate. So you may even be ending a phase. Maybe there's a contract ending. You're moving into a new phase. Every Virgo's different. Okay. Just expect it to have some impact. All right. There's a bundle of planets in Sagittarius right now. And so there's still home and family that's impacted here. Juno's in Sagittarius too. So there is something here. There is something here with home, family, even partnerships. But a lot of it is decisions that you're going to make. So just bear that in mind. I mean, you've got the moon squaring the nodes. You got the sun squaring the nodes. Just be flexible, okay? Be willing to adapt. This is hitting all the mutable signs. So whatever happens, there is a life lesson here, okay? It's all about the big picture. So if you are a cross watcher, if you watch your rising or your moon, or your drama teacher, your husband, Joe, it doesn't matter. Mutable signs, obviously you're going to feel this the most, but if you, Virgo, have any planets between 12 to 14 degrees in any of the mutable signs, those planets are going to be aspected. You're going to feel it the most, all right? Now, Saturday, December 6th, you got Mercury in Scorpio, trine Jupiter in Cancer. Great. Sunday, December 7th, you got Mercury trine Saturn. Not on the whiteboard, but there you go. That's a package deal for the weekend. That's great. That's really nice. You have another grand water trine. Remember, Mercury is still in Scorpio in your third house. So when I see what's happening for you, it looks like something's ending for something new. There is something that's going to be signed, even a verbal agreement. Yeah. You may be launching a business. You may be thinking about that. You've got a lot on your mind. Okay. You have a lot in your mind, but this is a grand water, right? Trine. There's something here that's really sweet and special. And when I say networking and connecting with others, don't forget, you got Saturn in your 7th. Partnerships and contracts. You got Jupiter and Cancer in your 11th, which is your future hopes and wishes and dreams. But it's also your social network, okay? It's benefactors and your friendships and allies, organizations you belong to. So it's a very social time for you, very social. And you could be having really deep conversations with Mercury and Scorpio. A lot of conversations about money as well and future investments.
I like this for you. And it does seem like you're going to be very social. I mean, one of the great things about this weekend is the moon will be in Cancer all weekend, okay? And so not only do you have this grand water trine, which is very emotionally moving, and it looks like there's forward momentum for you, especially with something that you're signing or you're getting married or there's something here that's really nice, okay? Or a business partner. The moon rules Cancer, right? And so once again, Cancer rules the fourth house. So you do have this big overlap of home and family and that maternal side coming out, the paternal side, the heightened emotions, intuition, nurturing side. It's really special. I like what's happening here for you. Don't forget Jupiter. Yeah, is in Cancer too. Jupiter's exalted in Cancer. The moon rules Cancer. They're gonna conjunct. So there's something very optimistic about this weekend for you because Jupiter natively rules your seventh as well. So partnerships feels really good. Okay? So I really like this for you. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of y'all travel or you're thinking about traveling or planning a trip. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if there was just a lot of family stuff. Yeah, even like distant relatives, even neighbors or local community. Siblings are a big thing here. Now, water signs would obviously feel this the most. I'm going to throw in you. I'm going to throw in you in Capricorn. So if you have any planets in any of the water signs, by the way, 24, 26 degrees in your chart, you're lucky. Now, Monday, December 8th, there we go. We got Mars square Saturn. You got the two malefic planets. They're about to West Side Story, okay? Here's the thing. Remember that time I said family is going to be a big thing for you. Home's going to be a big thing for you. Partnership's going to be a thing for you. And there's something that may be taken to the courts, something legal matters. Yeah. Officiating things too. Anyway, there's a little bit of pressure here. All right. There's a little bit of a squeeze. Your freedom, your sense of freedom, your beliefs, they could be tested around this time, especially around everything that I mentioned. And it could actually be not seeing eye to eye with a family member or a partner or a business partner. Something with a contract as well. Again, a lot more mutable energy. You got Mars and Sagittarius, Saturn and Pisces. So be flexible. All right. If you can think way back, I'm going to give you a little hint here, Virgo. Listen. If you can think way back to August 10th, 2023, yeah, right before your birthday season, that's when Mars conjuncted Saturn in Pisces, okay? And so what happened for you around that time with partnerships and relationships? This is a 2-year story that's been playing out. This was the beginning of that cycle, and it's nearing its end. All right. You're at the home stretch here, but there was a lot of movement. There was a lot of action there. There was Saturn, giving you tests, but also building that bridge for you. Saturn is all about the long term, is all about commitments, and it's in your 7th house of commitments. So there could be something big that started around that time. And there's a little bit of a squeeze at this point. And Saturn natively rules your 5th. So again, it looks more like a relationship at home, like a significant other, maybe a relationship with even like a child, like one of your children, or a soccer buddy. I mean, there's just so much happening. It's whatever is relevant for you, but there is going to be a little bit of a squeeze. Mars doesn't like being tested, okay? Saturn's testing. All right. So practice that patience. The other thing is that, So here's the other thing. Let me just see something here. Where are we? Oh gosh. Okay. So here's the thing. The same day, Venus is going to conjunct the fixed star and Taurus. Okay. 10 degrees. Now, we normally do fixed stars, asteroids, planetoids in the second spread, the bonus spread. Really good and legendary members, but I got something else planned for them. I'm going to tell you something here. if you can remember, you like this reminiscing we're doing, Virgo? If you can remember back to March this year, I did a channeling. If you're new to my channel, I do predictions in my live streams, okay? And there was a session that I'll leave this video at the end of this video, but I did that session, right? And some predictions, they all happened, but then the thing about 525 BC, I don't know if you remember that, but that's the year that it came up for me. I had to Google what was going on then. It was when Venus and Antares, there was this occultation, meaning Venus passed behind Antares, the fixed star. So Venus was obscured from view. That's really rare. Every couple thousand years that happens. And I'll talk more about this on Great Awakener, but they meet again. They meet again. Venus, love and money and creativity, relationships, and Sagittarius, which is all about honesty and the truth and your values. She's going to be blending her energies with a royal star of honors and passion and power, but to a detriment to this level of obsession that can be consuming and extreme, that brings conflict for your pleasures, okay? So be mindful this day. It is in your 4th house of home and family, and it is happening the same day of Mars square Saturn. And the 4th house, it's very personal. It's like your personal life, right? So there's something here that just be mindful. You're gonna see there's a little bit of heat in the kitchen, right? Anyway, mutable signs are gonna feel this day the most. That includes you. If you have any planets 24 to 26 degrees in any of the mutable signs, like I do, you're going to feel Mars square Saturn the most. I'll let you know how it goes. Now, Wednesday, December 10th, yeah, that's when Neptune goes direct, 29 degrees in Pisces. As you know, that's a critical degree. It's potent, okay? We've talked about it, but he's direct. And remember, this is the last of our lifetime. You're never going to see Neptune in Pisces ever again, and Neptune rules Pisces. So what does this mean, Neptune going direct? Well, you're no longer sleepwalking. There's no fog or delusion or illusion or subterfuge. Yeah, that was the thing. Oh, with all that Scorpio energy at the same time, you probably had some moments, okay? I hope that, and be very mindful. That's your 3rd, okay? Online, internet, okay? Scams is what I'm trying to get at. So be mindful, right? But again, now you get it, right? Neptune direct, the fog is cleared. It's all about your ideals when it comes to partnerships, relationships, love and marriage. That's also very creative energy. It's really nice. But here's the thing. It's not on the whiteboard, but the same day Mercury will be opposite Uranus at 28 degrees. There's going to be some words exchanged. It's happening very close to Mars square Saturn. And it may be about finances, my relationships, again, your belief systems, something testing that, even education and travel, publishing. Maybe you, I don't know, have a blog post that gets trolled or something. It's Mercury, okay? Your ruler. So just be mindful. It's you might change something here. And remember, Uranus is all about the unexpected, and Uranus is back in Taurus. And you do have Mercury still in Scorpio in your 3rd, communication. So again, there may be a message, or you may say something unexpected. You may hear something unexpected. I'm going to look at something for you real quick, Virgo. Okay. Yeah. Thursday, December 11th, Mercury does move into Sagittarius. Your ruler doesn't do well in Sagittarius. And that's your home and family area. Okay. So just keep that in mind. We had Mercury in Sagittarius. All right. Remember, in October, for a hot second, you can look at that forecast, but it's very lights on, nobody home. Okay, because Sagittarius is so philosophical. As you know, Mercury is more about the details and facts and logic. So anyway, here's the thing. It does look like you will let me see something here. You are, yeah, okay. So here's the thing. You are going to have the moon conjunct the South Node in your sign on this day as well. And the reason why there may be some emphasis on relationships or money is because you do have the moon in your sign conjuncting the South Node. It happens every month, okay? But you have to look at the aspects. And it will be squaring Venus exact. All right? In Sagittarius. So there may be something here. I'm just letting you know. It's happening with Mercury opposite Uranus. It's just so close to Mars square Saturn. So it's just be, stay frosty, be cool. You're Virgos, right? You win arguments and debates. But sometimes you got to let them have it, right? If you're playing checkers with a 3-year-old, you're not going to, you know what I mean? So just trust your intuition the most. It really is a day for you. It really is a day. But you have to remember, you still have a stellium. You still have a bundle of planets in Sagittarius. It's just bringing a lot of emphasis in your home sector. Yeah. Juno is there. That's helping, right? Juno, Jupiter's wife. Juno is Hera in Greek, and she's all about the truth and justice and equality and fairness in love, in marriage, in partnerships, and contracts and agreements. But just there may be a little bit of a squeeze, and it is a South Node. Okay, so there is something here. There may be some adjustment. Now, Sunday, December 14th, Mars moves into Capricorn. This is a big one, right? Oh gosh, this is big. As you know, I want you to have fun. Mars, remember, thrives in Capricorn. And Capricorn, like I said, is very, but this is going to be really good for you. Capricorn's your BFF, right? Fellow Earth sign. You're going to love this. You're going to want structure when it comes to relationships. You're looking for something steady. You're looking for even in family matters, right? And you're feeling very determined. You have all this stamina. It's Mars exalted. It's been 2 years since he's been in Capricorn. He is happier here than he was in Scorpio. And that's his domicile. So just keep that in mind. It's a lot of grounded energy. You're going to love that. Remember, we've been going through so much fire and air. Yeah. You're going to feel very productive. You're not even going to recognize yourself, but please have fun. Okay. Make hobbies a big thing. All right. Throwing darts, whatever you do. The other thing is that you're definitely going to be focused on your future now and commitments. What else is happening? Friday, December 19th, you got the new moon in Sagittarius, 28 degrees. You see all these 28 degree aspects. Come on. That's strong. 28 is strong. And 28, 2 plus 8 equals 10, 1, new begin. There's a lot of new stuff. Remember, you're on a quest, okay? You're finishing up the beginning of the prison portal. That's taking a little break, preparing for February. Here's the thing about this new moon in Sagittarius. Something big with home and family. A lot of y'all are moving, or I would not be surprised if you're moving cross country or to a different country. It's Sagittarius energy. Yeah. And then even with Mercury opposite Uranus and Taurus, that is your 9th. There's something here where I would not be surprised. Anyway, like France or something. Anyway, which is amazing. This is because here's the thing. It's your 4th. It's Sagittarius energy. And it's you wanting to explore and expand all in the name of becoming wiser, right? That's Sagittarius, invented wisdom. So here's the thing though, okay? You have a bunch of Saturn squares surrounding this new moon. You have the Sun square Saturn. You have the Sun square Neptune as well. Venus square Saturn as well. So here's the thing. He's going to test you. Remember, this is a month of tests. He's going to test your commitments, your beliefs, your sense of freedom again, partnerships. There may be something with a contract, an agreement, marriage, all of that. And yeah, it may be a partner that you have a little bit of you're not seeing eye to eye. And remember, that could be a business partner. You do have, it also could be like a colleague or an employer or a boss, but just think authority as well. Parent. What is the lesson, right? What is the truth? What is the thing that you need to see? Saturn wants you to see something around this time, but don't let all that energy take away from this amazing new moon. Yeah. So keep that in mind. Remember, Sagittarius is the archer. So when you set intentions with this new moon, you got one shot, right? You don't get this new moon again until next year. And yeah, right, you're playing archery, you're playing darts. Saturn has a dartboard and he's going like, he's just kind of in the way. Tap into your inner Katniss Everdeen. Evergreen, whatever her name is. Hunger Games, you get it. You're gonna be fine. Now, and Juno will be conjuncting the moon here. So there's something, honestly, something that you're signing. If you don't sign something around this new moon or even throughout this month, you're not a Virgo. There's something that you're signing, especially in the home sector, all right? Or partnerships or a business contract. Anyway, or even a book. You could be writing a book. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah, you could. I mean, remember, you do have Uranus and Taurus again up until April. It's a great time. Great time. Remember, Uranus's breakthroughs. It's in your 9th of publishing and broadcasting. You can start like a podcast. Become a DJ too. Now, December 21st, you got the sun moving into Capricorn. We're moving into Capricorn season. We got winter solstice. Wonderful. That's great. Hyper focused. You, right? On structure and leadership and your commitments and building this bridge forward in terms of love and relationships and things that just bring you joy. Just this genuine pleasure. Yeah, feeling really good. And I want you to use it. You've had a year. All right? Now, I think that's it for you. I think that's it. Actually, December 24th, Venus does move into Capricorn. So again, it brings that element of relationships and money and creative projects. Yeah. But being very devoted, having really high standards. Capricorn is Saturn ruled. Remember, he's all about the long term. He's Chronos. He's father time. You're in it to win it. You're going to be in it to win it. Now, the other thing is that, let's do December 30th. Yeah. This is when you got Mars aligning with the nodes of fate, meaning, yeah, the south node in your sign. And this is great. This is just like a nodal axis. He's trining the north node in Pisces, sextiling south node in your sign. A lot of you are getting married. You're getting married this month, or you're going steady with someone, if people still say that. Or you're something, again, with business. There's something that you're locking in with. I love this for you, okay? And in fact, yeah. Yeah. A lot of you are getting married because the moon will be in Taurus. The moon is exalted in Taurus. That's amazing. You have so many exaltations right now. with Mars exalted, and Capricorn, you got Jupiter exalted, and Cancer, like all of that. But we do have a mini grand trine on this day too. So how amazing is that? Because you have Mars in Capricorn, the moon in Taurus, and then the south node in your sign. When was the last time you saw a grand earth trine? So you're gonna love it. All right. I really love this day for you. It's a fated turn of events before the end of the year. A couple other things that are happening that we'll talk about when we break it down week by week. But we gotta go. We gotta get started. Okay, Virgo, let's see what is going on for you for December 2025. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. Thank you. Virgo, how are y'all doing? Y'all okay? Do I look like I just drove 8 hours from Virginia? I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, offers the best overview, especially for a monthly forecast. And if we need to pull clarifiers, you know we will. And you know that I love y'all, Virgos. Y'all are amazing. You better Virgo the Virgo out of this month, Virgo. My voice is gone. I was on like Slack huddles, like the whole 8 hours. Like what? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? It's like a work day. Driving 8 hours is all. Let's get started. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Virgo, come on. Who does that? Okay, I'm gonna give you that. Yeah, I'm gonna give you that. You're gonna get I will give you super lad, super boy, Superman. Anyway, Virgo, whoa. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Tarot don't lie. Anyway, you got strength. Amazing. Look at you go. Do it. Do it. Feel it. Feel it in your bones. That strength. That courage. Inner courage. Yeah? Oh my goodness. This is amazing. It's really nice. Oh, you feel empowered. You feel really empowered. And then also, again, that's this Capricorn energy anyway. It's just, let's get things done. You got Saturn direct. You got your ruler, Mercury direct. You got this forward momentum. You got Mars moved into Capricorn. You want to explore and expand, but you also now, like you got your powers back. Remember, November, half the solar system retrograde. You didn't like that? You got your power back. That's amazing. There's something that you're gonna go through, okay? There's something that's gonna just make you feel so good. Strength, it's synergetic. It's working with, it's not just courage, right? It's not just courage. It's not just strength. It's being confident in knowing that you can have what you want and you can create your reality, and that there are so many possibilities out there for you, and knowing that you've got this, right? Even resisting things you know you shouldn't be doing. That's how you're moving into this month. You're like, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't want to be in this, or I don't want that. So, lovers. What I say about partnerships? Come on. This month. Listen, you got the lovers and the heart of your spread. Remember, it's a monthly forecast. It's all about connections, choices. Choices only come when you have that confidence. Yeah? You believe in yourself. Now, honestly, you're good. You're good. You're going to make some decisions. Yeah. And a lot of it is your relationship with love too. Self-love as well. All right? So keep that in mind. You got an archangel. You got Archangel Raphael in the heart of your spread looking down at you saying, I'm going to gift you all this love. Now it's up to you. What do you want to do with it? Right? Look at that. Two of Swords in your challenge area. Again, there's going to be some adjustments with partnerships and relationships, okay? It looks like there may be someone that's sitting on the fence, or maybe they don't know yet. Give them time. Give them time. Remember, a lot of things that's happening this month, faded events. But look, okay? The other thing is just trust your intuition too, okay? There may be some moments, like I said, you're going to have to make some big decisions, but you can see it's all about commitments here. Two of Swords is attributed to Moon in Libra, and the Moon is actually going to be in Libra on the 12th, after the Moon conjuncts the South Node in your sign. And Libra is all about partnerships and relationships, rules the 7th house. So it seems like there's something happening here. Yeah. Okay. I feel like someone's holding something back too. And it could be you. Yeah, the Devil. Yeah. And your crown. The Devil is Capricorn. You can see that here. What I say about the mountain goat, right? And the horns. But anyway, listen, it's the Devil. There are some things, and I think that you are going to see it around December 10th, December 11th. There are some things that you probably need to make that decision to let something go and leave it in the past, especially when the Moon conjuncts the South Node in your sign, right? And this card, honestly, it is like temptation. It's what I say about strength, right? So there's something here. It feels like you want something, and you really, really want, or you want to stay in something. This can be codependency. It's bad behaviors. It's pessimistic thinking as well. But here's the main thing. You've got the Devil and you got the Lovers. Same card, different scenario. Okay? So it really is going with your heart and maybe some thoughts that you have. All right? That's all I'm saying. You got to go with your heart. The strength is all about the heart. You got the Lovers. Love is all about the heart. You got the Devil. You got the Devil mocking the Archangel. And so when I say it's all about choices, which card do you prefer to roll with? You've got to break free from those chains. And it doesn't have to be love. Remember, this can be work. Absolutely. The Lovers is Gemini. Yeah. And so remember, Gemini rules your 10th house of career. There's just something that you've got to, and it really is more of like temptation. There may be something here, especially with like the turn of events, fated events, or maybe something that comes up, hidden enemies, like I said earlier, or even just people, you hear things, you're going to hear some things. You got that Page of Wands. There's so much new stuff happening in your life, the Page of Wands. Just let go with that energy. There's something that you want, okay? And there's something new that is going to be happening, like 1,000,000% in your life. Only if you go for it. Only if you take that action, all right? Bring that fresh new energy into your life. And Wands are all about your passions. And heavily, associated with work and profession and career, but just think passions and even your drive. Yeah. Even libido and sex. There's a lot of sex stuff, but you do remember you're going to have a stellium of planets in your 5th house. The 5th house is procreation. Congratulations. Because a lot of y'all are going to be celebrating having those babies, having those marriages. It's fun. It's great. And this is all about friendships. Remember, you've got Jupiter in Cancer all month, right? in a grand water trine with a moon conjuncting Jupiter and Cancer in your 11th house. Celebrate. Be with friends. Be social. Go throw darts in your jean shorts. You're going to be fine. You're going to be good. Three of Cups is even attributed to Mercury in Cancer. All right? So these people are, well, it's three sisters. So you already have a lot of family stuff. So there could be something that you're celebrating. Yeah? It could be the end of something, the beginning of something new. Looks like a partnership and a commitment and even marriage to me. But there is a little bit of, okay. You're going to be fine, though. You're going to be good. I love that with the Page of Wands. Let's get to your stuff. Yeah, and it is going to be, just be mindful. There may be someone that is sitting this one out, and that brings in something new. And it may be someone that you need to have a really big conversation with. All right? Because they're kind of like refusing to see some things that you need them to see. And then with Venus conjunct Antares, that's exactly this. All right? There may be some things that you're aware of that you may need to have some conversations. Let's keep it light. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Virgo, whoa. Y'all are amazing. We're gonna, let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You're fine. You're good. You're amazing. You're good. I can't even believe this. I don't even know the last time that you had a spread. There, okay. Let's just, you got this then. You're going to have a lot of fun. You're the only sign that, I mean, Capricorn rules your fifth. Come on. You got Mars in there. Have that fun. Mars is also physicality. Do fun things. Yeah. Go, I don't know. Do some gardening, weed whacking. All right. Rollerblading. You got the sun. The biggest yes in tarot. And by the way, right here, the sun, you see it here in the heart of your spread? Yeah. The sun only appears in a few cards outside the actual sun card. This is the biggest yes in tarot. It's optimism. It's hope. It's everything. It's vitality. It's good health. It's wealth. It's this rebirth. So feel optimistic. Feel optimistic. You see that red banner? Achievements here. Remember that 10th house is activated. Now, you also got the High Priestess. That's amazing. In your external factors area. So the High Priestess is someone that says, go within. Go deep. Don't be afraid to go deep. Okay? Within. Even doing shadow work if you need to. Especially, you still have Mercury and Scorpio in your third. Okay? For the first, I think it's like the first 10 days. That still can be intense. That can be very like, gotta have it, gonna get it. That kind of energy. And so ask yourself, what do I want? Why do I want it? And how am I gonna get it? If it's something that's, part of my path, celebration. But it does look like there is someone looking out for you. And it can be in a, spiritual way. It's the High Priestess, right? There's a veil thinning right here. All right? So remember, trust your intuition. But it does seem like there is someone that is going to be almost like a mediator that's coming through there. And what's the word? Just a good, the word that good, what is the word, Virgo? Role model. Eight of Swords. I'm not going to say it, but this card, where it is in your staff, is just saying, yeah, I've been through a lot. Not going to go through that again. But here's the other thing. This is also saying there may be something here where you could be sabotaging yourself by creating this idea of a future where something may not work out, right? There's that pessimistic thinking. You create your reality, right? Everything will. You're going to be fine. So this is a little bit of sabotage. It's a little bit of like, this can't happen, right? And so now we know that there is a little bit of you here, right? You got the only 2 cards in all the tarot where they're wearing those blindfolds. And remember that Sagittarius energy is all about truth. It's being honest with yourself as well. And you got the 8 of Pentacles in your final outcome. So you're going to be working hard for what you want, for building your legacy, right? For working toward even commitments, whatever you want. This is your card. This card is attributed to Sun and Virgo. And so this is all about, practice makes perfect. It's whistling while you work. And there is a sense of whatever you're doing, it's selfless. It's for others. Okay? It's really nice. So there's other people involved. But yeah, you're actually good. The only thing that could get in your way would be yourself. You see that, right? All up here. And remember, Mercury, your ruler, is detriment in Sagittarius. And so just honestly trust your intuition. That's going to make all the difference. Let's break it down week by week, Virgo. The first week, it's that full moon in Gemini. That's going to be the biggest thing. There really isn't anything else but that full moon. That was yesterday. What time is it? Oh. Let's see what's going on for you for the first week. You got those. You got the Grand Water Trine too. You got to look forward to that, Virgo. Sun, Moon, rising. You're good. You're really good. Yeah. So that full moon in your 10th house of honors and achievements and public recognition and success. You got it. You're good. You're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. But you got to put that, put the wheels in motion. I really love what's happening here. This is amazing. Let's see what's going on the second week. The second week that's a really big week. Okay. That's the week that, you do have Mars square Saturn. You have the, Mercury Uranus opposition. You got Neptune going direct. You got Mercury moving into Sagittarius. Oh, you got Mars moving into Capricorn. You got so much. It's a powerful week. That is also the week of Venus conjunct Antares. You got the moon in your sign conjuncting the South Node, squaring Venus. So you got a lot. Let's see what's happening the second week. And there's that Venus square. Congratulations. That's the thing about these squares. Remember, you can use them. Don't let them use you. You have the power. And you just got the Ace of Cups. So it's your tears of joy moment. The second week, wow. It's almost like, again, there's just something here. Facing your truth is going to be a big thing. Being very realistic. It's Saturn's month. He's all about reality, right? Saturn represents reality. So being realistic. And Neptune going direct, all about your ideals. Yeah. They're both direct, Saturn and Neptune. Saturn turns your dreams, which is Neptune, into reality. You got to believe, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're good. You got the Ace of Cups. That's powerful. Very emotionally moving. That's something new coming into your life. Congratulations, like baby, I told you, right? or marriage. I told you, or soulmate. I told you, whatever it is. This is the ace. It's the holy grail. This is amazing. It's tears of joy. And by the way, speaking of partnerships and relationships, and wow, you see the dove at the top here, right? Universal symbol of peace and harmony. Well, doves, they mate for life. So it looks like there is something big happening here. Let's see the third week. And also, it could be getting your dream job. It could be starting your business. It's whatever you feel is this nirvanic, euphoric feeling. Third week is when you got the new moon in Sagittarius. That's honestly the biggest thing. And then we do move into Capricorn season. So let's see what's happening. Okay. And you do have those Saturn squares, but let's see what's happening third week. For you, Virgo, you're getting a lot. Y'all are getting married. A lot of y'all get married, or there's contracts. You got the Queen of Swords. I don't even know what to say. Queen of Swords is Libra, so congratulations. This is also you making like executive decisions. This is you saying no, my way, right? My way or the highway. But diplomatically. It's Libra, right? Diplomatically. Queen of Swords, this is all about you facing your truths, being honest with yourself. No one can hide anything from you. This is you and your thoughts and your beliefs. Powerful, okay? Head above the clouds, literally, right? You're very empowered. This is a powerful month for you. Last week of December. I was going to tell you Monday, December 29th, Mercury will square Saturn. Oh, I told you that, right? I didn't tell you that. Did I tell you that? No. That's kind of like the final test. Saturn's last test. Yeah, this is last square. And it's just at this point, you're asking yourself, what lesson did I learn? Right? There's, again, a little bit of a squeeze here, but then you've got Mars sextiling the South Node in your sign. There's something fated turn of events. You got that mini Earth trine. And then actually on New Year's Eve, the moon will conjunct Uranus, 27 in Taurus. There could even be a second marriage here, by the way, for a lot of y'all. Okay, let's see what's going on the last week. Of December. Yeah. You're good. Don't. You got the Magician. Here's the thing. You want something new. It's evident here with that Page of Wands, okay? So let your creativity flow. Let your imagination go, right? Go with the flow with the go. But be prepared to move into something new, right? Something exciting. Look how compelled he is by that wand. But that Magician, come on. What did I say? You're starting this brand new journey. You had a glimpse of it over the summer, okay? It was a little teaser. It's like a little trailer, right? Oh my gosh. Power to manifest anything you want. But it's the Magician. You got to have that self-belief. Like I said, the only thing that could get in your way this month would be you. Yeah? It would be you. Up here with those swords. The devil, right? And even like the subconscious, what's happening here? You've got, when Venus conjuncts Antares on December 10th, they will trine the moon in Leo. That is your 12th, and that is a subconscious. And it is like the lower expression would be self-sabotage or like not facing your fears and isolation and things like that. But remember, that's a strong day. It's one of those days you're going to have to put on your cool sunglasses and, stay frosty, but you're good. Magician, again, you can manifest whatever you want. You're this new journey. Look at everything building up to it. Look at this. Look across your cross. And then look at this. You got the only 2 people in all of tarot who've got the symbol of infinity over their head. Infinite possibilities. This I told you from the very beginning, this is a big month for you. I don't even know what to say. Anyway, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much, Virgo. Oh yeah, and tier 3 members, we're gonna look at a lot of things. We're gonna look at love. We're gonna look at money. We're gonna look at career. We're gonna look at okay. So y'all know where to find the link. Really good and legendary members. Anyone's welcome to join. And I am gonna do something special. I got the Visconti out. Oh my gosh, you can't even shuffle these, right? They're from the 14th century, one of the original decks. I mean, this is a recreation, but anyway, we'll do like one of those pick a cards. I'm just gonna. All right. Anyway, Virgo, this is an amazing month for you. You want to take a screenshot? What do you want to do? I mean, like, you can rewind. You can rewind it. Okay, Virgo, where am I? Okay, here we are. Oh my gosh, Virgo, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much. Oh, I forgot to say, I'm going to be working on your 2026 forecast. 2026 is applesauce. And then your January forecast too, because, so not going to be here next week, but I am going to do a little check-in, okay? You'll see what I'm saying. All right. Virgo, I'm very excited for you. I'll see you next week. All right, bye-bye.